Yes, sir. It's good to be back. But they done took care of us right here, man. This is the first time I felt like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. But I'm already close to Queens. It's Wavy World. We're here, man. City, Long Island, the whole entire world. And it feels good to start off the show today. You see the... Here it is, Thomas. I didn't know you could design stuff pretty good. But we got Wavy World t-shirts. Make sure they go on that page. Make sure they lock in NYC Elite 32 gears there as well. And H2O, you know, I had to make sure I brought the E train and the J train for you out here in the first interview. So we got a lot of South Side Jamaica, Queens here in the building. It's a takeover vibe. My man Jamal King, the commissioner of the takeover and the owner and CEO. And Russell Miller. And fresh off, you could talk about your job promotion and what just happened in a few seconds here. But welcome to Wavy World. I'm glad to have you guys in the building.
Yeah, appreciate you having us. Thank you.
Absolutely. And while you're here in the building, we want the world to know about what you guys are doing and how you started everything up with TakeOver, of course, Prime Focus. We have 300 Elite, Sparta. You have so many things. Training session coming up soon in Hempstead, I think this weekend as well. So Prime, give them a little bit of bio about yourself, and then more, you're going to give a bio about yourself as well, too.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to try to narrow mine down because, the resume is crazy. So we're going to start with just being, brand. We're going to start with TF. I started the TF brand.
Team Focus.
Yeah, Team Focus. Probably almost, 2 years ago? Beginning of the year, out of nowhere, just because hit my fellow peers, let my young boys know, like, this is what I want to do. This is my vision. I'll do all the work. I just need y'all to basically promote it for me. We ran with that. Y'all see how that went. I started off by myself doing my own, met up with somebody. They started doing a brand for me, started making the clothes for me, and then it just started booming. And, like, I can't take the credit for that. Maul, his people, they're very well connected in the community, so them wearing it was just a trend itself.
Absolutely.
And that's how that started. From that, everybody know me as just a photographer, aka videographer, doing highlights everywhere. Like, this is not one location. 4 boroughs, because I don't really go to Staten Island, but you know how that go. But other than that, I'm very known for that first thing. Very connected with a lot of people. Came from a family of people that ran tournaments and was in tournaments, Melatown, Ajax, Lincoln Park, basically just almost everywhere. So growing up in that situation, I was already brought up in that. But other than a brand, I also have my own podcast, co-host for Thanks for Asking. Shout out to Bug. You
see it on the hat as well too. Make sure we get that locked in as well too. Thanks for Asking podcast.
Yeah, you already G Vasquez and boy Detox. We're doing big things on that side. Definitely gonna have a lot of collaboration with that. On top of that, we started our own tournament. Me and Maul definitely had this view a long time ago. Me knowing that he always wanted to play ball, but life is life, and me understanding that and me bringing him into a situation where he didn't have to stop playing ball and being in that situation. So formatting something that was supposed to be basic on our first run. Really, Dion, shout out to Dion Merritt. That conversation came from him. He gave me majority of the information I need to know to even start the tournament, what I needed, money-wise or just in general. Hans, shout out to Hans, put me on to formatting it and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And just knowing the basics from that, not even going too hard on my first one and stuff like that. But it was kind of difficult, me being the only person that did a tournament that did his own highlights.
Right.
Did his own photos and stuff like that. Really, I didn't really hire nobody because I did all my work.
So everything for real.
Yeah, basically. So it was basically I did the tournament, I did the format, I did the highlight videos, organized a lot while teaching more the basics what I was learning, because this is new for both of us.
Don't that sound familiar, H2O?
You know what I'm saying? So this is basically basic for us. So, but it grew fast. I definitely had a lot of connections, a lot of information. H2O was one of the first people while I was doing highlights that I even hollered at, and that was at Zone 6. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, so it was like Me and him linked up. He seen I was there. I came to him. I was like, yo, I seen what he had going on in general. So I basically even went out to him, even talking about what I did, you know. But we went to school together, so we had like a little history. But when he found out what I did, one thing he always did was stay connected and always, oh, yo, I got this for you. Like, he always put me in a platform where I can do something. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's just him in general. So that's just.
I hope y'all wasn't hanging out in high school, because I know that means y'all was going to gym, lunch, gym, and lunch.
I was a jockey playing football. He was the basketball.
Absolutely.
Say the shooter / whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Like, in school, we didn't show each other, but we knew each other.
Absolutely.
I went to go watch his games because he was one of those. When I went to Jack Campus Mag, whatever, he was one of those. That's not even a lie. So it's like our history came furthermore after school. But other than that, as for like the tournament stuff like that, I had a lot of support, a lot of people giving me the information. Once we started it, I started to try to get to a new realm of live streaming.
Right.
A lot of people wasn't doing it in Queens, but I seen it everywhere else. Clash was basically the first people I seen doing it. And I was wondering why I don't really see them in Queens like that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, you know, it's not a lot going on, but there was in different locations. But I'm like, I can do that. I just didn't know how to. So with me being who I am, I always took up tasks where I felt like if it's a challenge, I'm taking it. So I could do the highlights. I could do pitches. I could run a tournament. But now I got to learn live streaming just cause. So once I understood that, I took majority, as you know.
Yes.
Once I started the basics of YouTube University, like I always go to when I want to get taught things. Once I understood the format, what I needed and stuff like that, everything just fell into play. It was an addiction. I really didn't care about the tournament. Like, I was running the tournament, Maul was taking over, but my focus was I need to learn how to do this live stream. Once I understood, after 2 months of what I was doing wrong, if y'all notice on my YouTube, y'all will see the evolution of that, the way it came out. But after I understood what was going on,
we grew with the live stream.
You know what I'm saying?
On the run. Literally on the run.
So I definitely had that conversation with Wavy. Wavy always been that person I would always reach out to when it came down to certain situations and being professional about certain things. This is where I had that one-on-one convo with him when I told him, listen, I want to do this live stream and I want you to host it. And I want you to be the face of it. And he was just like, all right. Like, that's just, you know, who you was, bro. And I'm just like, you trusted me with that. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, and mind you, he didn't ask for nothing. He didn't expect nothing. This man traveled from work, after work, all the way to Queens, and then went back all the way to Long Island. So I felt the need to find a way where I can get this man something that he like really didn't see before. Like, if I can't give him money, I gotta at least pay him back in some way. And I made it my job to push for that. And from there, you know, it got me a connection with JetBlue. You know, shout out to, you know, Javion. He run the on deck sporting for the airline. Well, we linked up. He came up to me and approached me like he was interested. But what was so unique about it, he didn't care about anything going on in New York. He wanted to do something in Barbados. That's where that trip came in.
Hence where the international trips came in.
That's where the international trips came in. And mind you, me and you was only doing this for less than 6 months.
If that. Honestly, if that.
It
really.
was less than 6 months before we got hit up and we did our first trip out the country.
2 weeks.
Yeah, where I was able to bring Jamal and Wavy with us to an atmosphere that we all didn't know that was going to happen that quick. But mind you, we planned this in a week. He told us, listen, we asked him, when do you need a spot? When he told us next week, we all didn't know what the hell we was going to do. We was like, how are we going to do this?
Yeah.
We don't know how. He was like, don't worry about it. Y'all good. But that's basically like the little journey that I had when it come down to like where I came from, starting from when I started Team Focus. And that's just like a short version of that.
And it's a hell of a version. And more, what's your connection with Prime? And of course, the incorporation with the TakeOva tournament and you guys doing, you know, so many things, you know, Prime Focus Studios, the camera work. We traveled overseas. 300 Elite. Sparta, you got to get into that originally too. And then there's another point where I'm glad why Thomas and H2O is here. But, you know, your origin, sports-wise, and definitely what it has to do with TakeOva and your position now as a commissioner there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, just want to introduce myself again, Jamal King, Southside Jamaica, Queens, man. And I knew Prime for a while, man. Like since I could say about like 12, 13 years old, maybe like younger than that. I mean, obviously we weren't as close as we are now, but I was just always that kid that, you know, was just around, just watching people play basketball, just trying to pick up on different things. So me and Prime crossed paths a lot, like throughout my upbringing. TakeOva, like fast forward to TakeOva, like he said, he brought up the idea to us, to a few of us, me, Tay, JJ, Cam, you know, just like a few solid guys that we still got around on Team Focus. And once he came up with the idea that he was just like, you know, he wants to start a brand, he wants to start a team, because he sees a lot of people, you know, building teams in Queens or just throughout New York in general. And he wanted to do something with it. I was like, you know, why not? Like, in a heartbeat, you know, I say yes. It's not really much to think about. I do play basketball every day. At the time, I was playing basketball every single day, so it didn't seem like anything out of the ordinary, but it just seemed like something that was out of reach. So we just went along with it, man. Coming up on the 20th is going to be a year that we had TakeOva, but TF, like you said, January 1st is going to be 2 years. So, you know, we just excited to just keep on unlocking new levels.
Absolutely.
Just keep on going.
Absolutely. So tell us, opening day, tournament, tell us what's going on, Team Sparta, going on really quick, the workout thing, everything worked out. Let everybody know about that really, really quick when you get an opportunity.
Oh, that's easy. Well, our start date is the 26th. That's probably the following week, not this week, probably 2 weeks from now.
Sunday, if y'all available.
This is the first time that instead of doing 6 or 8 teams, you was able to get 16 to maybe 18 teams.
Tough pro.
And that just showed that the product is working.
Oh yeah.
So that's for sure. I incorporated all my brands on my platform, TakeOva. I figured like it's like a contribute to me. 300 Elite was my first love. Fitness. Shout out to Snoop, Coach Cap, Team Sparta.
Got a lot of trainers here in the building too.
Yeah, in fact. So we started this probably like 12 years ago. Anniversary is January 1st after New Year's, but we became a problem. Team Sparta was one of the top teams in calisthenics in Queens itself, or in the 5 boroughs. We're gonna get technical. One of the strongest teams, and probably only team that probably had over 10 females. We did from Puff Jam. We even, you know, Coach Cap even trained Rip Right at some point, the one that's really going viral. Like, we have so much content on that YouTube that if you go back, the people.
Shout out to Rip Right too. We did a lot of events with them too as well.
Yeah, of course.
Now, we're gonna say, what do you think Queens needs to do to compete with some of these other boroughs that are doing, like the Dykeman and the Hoops and the Sun and West Fork? What do you think that Queens, like a tournament from Queens, needs to do to kind of compete with some of those?
That's easy. We got to unite. That has nothing to do with nothing. We got it, but everybody always have a hidden agenda. No one just know how to just collab and just understand like-minded people, just make it all in one. We got this thing where we want to be the best, but you want to be the best person within the best borough, rather than just understand all you need is a team. Once you got your core team, which you get like-minded people who come together, we can make it one big branch rather than think of it individually. And that's always been Queen's problem.
You don't look at nobody as competition for real.
At all.
Like, I'm trying to work with everybody.
Yeah, that's what we try to do. We definitely try to work out. I even have hard conversations with people. I give people chances. It don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like people would take that and then know that you're learning and still try to take advantage of it, knowing that they see us doing something good. Instead of just trying to help build, but
What's the biggest obstacle you had to overcome doing a tournament or anything in Queens or wherever? Like, what's the biggest obstacle?
the biggest obstacle is showing people that the brand was worth even doing. Trying to find a gym, trying to get people to see our vision and stuff like that. It wasn't working at all. And the only reason why it worked, honestly, is because of my bro, Black, you know, from 111 Barbershop. You know, he understood what I was trying to do. He even gave that okay to Dion Merritt to even give me the gym for the first time for our first season. You know,
And we got a shout out again, Dion Merritt,
Yeah, Dion
Eagle
Merritt,
Academy,
for sure.
head coach,
Shout out
Real
Real
Skills,
Skills.
Nike.
yes, he was the
Who's
only
teaching the kids, right?
Yes, mind you, I was in everybody DM trying to get a location. I was even willing to spend money trying to figure out a way. Like, listen, you know, you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about that. Like, nobody was here. They was giving me the runaround, but out of nowhere, just got a phone call from Dion and Hans. It was just like, yo, problem. You still trying to do your tournament? And I was like, yeah. And it was like, all right, cool. We're gonna lock you up for Sunday. This is just let me know what you're trying to do. And then after that, I just felt like I owed it to them because they didn't have to do it for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These people that's looking out for me didn't ask for a dime from me. They could have asked for, no, listen, you gotta do this. Nah, these people seen what I was doing before that and still gave me a platform to get to where I want to be. And then continue to give me this platform to still show what we can be. And I will always be grateful, and I will always show love to people like that, especially you, Wavy. Like I said, if it wasn't for you, a lot of stuff that I did probably wouldn't be seen. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get enough credit for what you do outside of just doing announcing.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because I talk to you behind the scene. I know where you come from. I see you lose sleep over something that you do for free, just off a strength of me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I will always appreciate that, but I have to give you your flowers because, you know, even where you at right now, even H2O, I have to respect what we're doing as a community.
That's why this is special too. I guess that's why I can't curse out H2O too much. Last week we was going at it with Long Island and Queens, but I gotta love. I might as well have been Supreme. I gotta love the Queens team because I mean I tell you, these four gentlemen right here between Thomas, H2O, Maul, and yourself, Prime, gave me a platform to do things that many others probably couldn't see that I had the talent to do, and we were able to just, you know, keep flourishing and keep taking it to what it is. And we haven't gone anywhere yet. We're just we're just hitting the ground level, and we got a lot more work to do, and we're gonna continue to keep working on that. You see, they gave me a glow too, so maybe I can go to Queens, right? I won't have to take the J or the E train to get there for this time, but. I see, I don't remember, right? And now you can get me on the train for free, right? I got an Omni card, so maybe I can tap in.
I got you.
There we go. We're definitely going to be locked in. And listen, last part, make sure you tell them about the workout session you're doing on Saturday. And more, before we even get off the air, I want you to look into the camera, make sure Bronx Tale, get it locked in. I want you to tell everybody who was that gentleman you killed in a one-on-one. Give him his name, his Instagram. Don't be afraid to say it. Say it right now. We're going to make sure we get it again. OCP runs for the summertime. Right, Prom?
Nah,
Right now.
no one-on-ones, man. I'm focused strictly on TakeOver.
Good.
No one-on-ones. I went to Jamaica High School, yeah, and then I went to Monroe College in the Row Show for a year. Yeah, I did over there.
Monroe always has a good program.
Say it again? Nah, I was with Coach Neely. Coach Neely and Coach Dana at the time was with the Voss team. Dana White, yeah.
Who's the biggest, your best opponent that you had? Like, who's somebody that you kind of like a rival of yours?
It's a good one, too.
Growing up.
Sure.
Or even in college, like who's somebody that you kind of like you went up against. For me, like Darren Collison was the toughest guard I went coach.
Wow.
Here we go.
You know, hold on, wait. I mean, what, Thomas, can you look into those archives and see the matchup? I'm not gonna say that, but
Darren Collison was like nobody would expect Darren Collison like, to say that name. He was, he could play D. He was quick, just as fast as me. We was kind of same height, but
His wingspan.
You know what I'm saying? Wingspan, and he ran track. So when I played against UCLA, I didn't expect that, right? And
was it a regular season matchup?
yeah,
Yes, good. Okay.
So when I was at Chafee, he went to Andawana High School. I was a sophomore. He was a senior in high school. And I used to play just from being older. I just felt I was better, and so I was better. When we got on the even playing field, UCLA, Sacramento State was a little bit different. So who was that? Somebody.
And I bet you they played at the Pavilion too, right?
I won't necessarily say I had somebody for college.
Sorry, wait. Repeat the question.
Sure.
For H2O? Well, H2O just answered that.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if you want to say it again, he just asked
Your
like
toughest opponent.
who's my
That's what
toughest
it is.
opponent,
Your
like
toughest
growing
opponent. Your toughest opponent.
up, high school and college. But I wouldn't say for college I had one necessarily because I was still kind of building myself on a college level when I played only 1 year. But throughout high school, there was somebody who went to Manhattan College that I played high school against, Tyke Green. He went to Thomas Edison High School, and then for college he went to, I gotta check again, but Tyke Green, you can look him up. He was very, very tough.
I do remember him.
About 6'4", he was about a shooting guard, small forward. Very tough, very athletic, shoots a pill. Very high IQ player though.
I got a question. Who's the best one-on-one player in New York right now?
JJ.
That was the good promo.
The best one-on-one player in New York.
Pay attention to Anthony.
In New York?
One player in New York right now.
Shit.
What do you mean, like in NBA? What?
The Michael Beasley of New York.
Of New York? Fuck. No, I know who you think about.
Please hit the comments in this one too as well.
Yeah, definitely gotta hit the
Wow.
comments. Nah, there's a lot of nice
He's one
guys.
guy though.
I like
How about Queens? Let's start on Queens first.
Nah, no Queens.
Nah,
the whole
funny
thing?
part
The
is
whole
not in
spectrum?
Queens.
The whole city. Who's the best one-on-one player? You guys are tapped in. Like I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys.
A million.
Nah, that's, I'm not gonna lie, that's really a tough. You got to answer.
I don't care. Honestly, I don't know what y'all care.
I mean, you guys watch all like the street ball talk, like because that used to be my thing. It's not my thing anymore. So I'm asking you guys.
I watch a lot of street ball, like one-on-one tournaments, but it's not a lot of guys that are from New York, or a lot of guys that have made the scene.
Yeah, that's
from
what I'm
New York.
saying.
Yeah,
Like you saying from New York, it's kind of
Oh,
hard.
you're
It's-
talking about like the YouTube one-on-one space.
yeah, so it's like it's a lot. It's a lot of people that got
So
that.
is it Leaky Roof won the 10,000 from he won the whole
Leaky
thing?
Roof. Is
So
it
you
Leaky
think
Roof?
I mean, I think they're talking about like the Kedars, the Jordan Washingtons. You know what I'm saying? Jesus
Nah,
Lord.
not George Michelle.
I'm sorry, George. No disrespect, George. I mean, George.
Nah, definitely shout out to Leaky though. I feel like he's definitely one of the. I said definitely shout out to Leaky. I feel like he's definitely one of the top guys out of
one
Queens.
of the tops for sure. Because I just seen.
I don't know about
What's
no
that new
top
platform
guy.
they have? That 1v1. It's called Dog. What's that?
Dog Academy.
No, that's that.
For the Kill. You talking about For the Kill? Yeah.
Yeah.
No dogs. I mean,
that's a one-off, but For the Kill used to do that anyway. He
Yeah.
started those one-on-ones.
Exactly. He's one of those top guys. If you want to consider For the Kill,
So Jay Will,
you could put J.
You got J Will, Leaky Roof.
If we talking about Queens, it's my guy JJ. I'm not taking
That's
away.
what I'm saying. If you want to say
I'm telling you
Queens,
that right now.
What's the best tournament right now? Because growing up, obviously, when I was really young, it was Rucker. Then Dykeman took over. Then Kingdom had a moment. Shout out to Webstar, Chicken Noodle Soup.
Yes, sir.
A moment. Whose moment is it right now in New York City?
Lincoln Park Classic. Shout out to Queens.
For real?
Absolutely, I feel that way. Absolutely.
absolutely. I'll say that. No matter how much you put to a tournament, I still think Lincoln Park still got it. Yeah, right now, yeah. Other than, are you talking about?
Well, I mean, they just started doing unlimited again recently.
Right.
So I feel like they kind of like trying to catch up. Yeah.
I'll say like
Nah, this year I didn't play.
Zone 6 is. I like Zone 6. Zone 6 is. I like Zone 6 for sure.
Changed a lot then since what I was playing.
Yeah.
I think Zone 6 was better last year.
what about Gersh?
I think Gersh is number
Gersh is
one right now.
Yeah, I think that's the top right now.
West Fourth is mid.
What's for
Wow.
That's
I'm sorry.
That's like super good corporate league now, though.
Like,
Let's get our money together and have a team.
yeah.
yeah, that's
You'll
probably
see.
what that
You'll
is.
see like the top guys from like around the city just play with teams that.
top 5 street ball players right now? Top 5 tournaments.
Street ball players.
You talking about in general or just in
Just
New
in
York?
general or just in New York?
Street ball players.
Well, my top 5 tournaments is definitely.
I'm throwing Leaky out there.
Yeah, Leaky definitely. I'm not gonna never put it past.
I'm throwing Leaky out there.
Who? Nas.
We're talking about all over.
Just in general.
New York
Yeah,
City.
just for you.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that we just talking about
Definitely.
New York City.
Nah, I keep it real.
Nas,
Yeah.
so we'll put it in the big 3.
Yeah, that's the Nas you talking
He's
about.
from New York?
Nah.
I don't know that.
Oh, you said from New York. That's what I say. You talking
Yeah, he
about
not
one
from
just
New
from New York? Just New York?
New York.
Shit, New York itself.
Nah, Nas not from New York.
Nah, I don't know anything from New York.
I go Leaky.
Oh.
There's a lot of them though on the low, man. Rock Dunn
Shout
Dunn had a big
shout out to
Rock-
Munch.
Cheetah
I like
had
Rock. I'm about to
always has a
say.
big
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah. I like Munch's game.
Munch.
I like I like Keto.
I'm just naming. This is not my like. It's not
J.O.,
in
this
order.
Damo,
Jay, of course.
Washington.
Yeah. Like, I don't think
my
like,
guy, Zion Styles.
I really watch
Cooley
somebody
Poppy, Kevin
like that. I
Gonzalez.
like
You got a
people
lot of
that
guys.
I watch.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely throw that Jay Wash conversation. Keto, that right there
He's
is
the best player in New York City.
best.
You gotta. You have to say Rod Dunn.
Yeah,
he the
you
feet
got-
off
you have
feet.
to.
Tough
He the
card.
first.
Flop.
He one of the few to win 2 championships in 48 hours.
You know who was a bad boy on the low when he was completely healthy in his prime from y'all town? Mike Poole.
Mike Poole.
Mike Poole.
Mike still.
Definitely, he's
Mike
still.
Poole
Mike Poole's still a dog.
was, I mean, yeah.
Still a dog.
I'm saying
Then last summer he had what? 11 threes.
Delroy's pretty good. We have him coming on the show. Delroy's a bad
I think
man.
Rod Dunn
Delroy
had.
puts a
I
lot
think
of
Rod
work.
Dunn had the summer.
Yeah,
Cooley Poppy, Kelvin Gonzalez.
I think Rod Dunn
There's a couple others.
Yeah, but like I said, yeah,
Yeah.
right. That definitely. Yeah, you got to. I'm not
He's
gonna
having a
front.
hell of a summer.
Let me let everybody know now. I do personally have a few top 1v1 players in TF.
I feel like we just. That's why I said they ain't make the scene yet.
They just don't have the platform. This
made
is
the scene.
definitely gonna be one of these ones. They JJ Cam.
JJ a dog. Darnell a
Cam,
dog.
Cam. making stuff
Darnell
too.
definitely got to
Yeah.
get 1v1. He's very slept on. Darnell
Darnell
from
dog.
Southside by 150th Park.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the elite ones that didn't get the platform yet. But you put him against anybody, I guarantee it will be a show. I got a lot of guys. And I mean, let me give a shout out to Steph before he put me
Heat
that
Check
line.
Classic.
Heat Check Classic. He is one of the ones that did give me information too. Let me not forget him. We have a up and downs and everything like that, but he definitely one of the ones that's trying out here. Heat Check Classic. When he started that gave me the inspiration to do something in Queens also. So I'll definitely want to give him a shout out before we even.
Summertime, his tournament's for 50,000.
Yeah, he's trying to do a
50K.
Next summer coming up,
tournament
yeah.
This summer.
Steph. Heat Check Classic.
H2O coming out retire. So that's coming out retiring. So just be careful. You see, you don't have that money. He told me I'm working on the gym. I said H2O.
Yeah, you tell him I come out of
It is. I'm not. It is a lot of money on the line. Man.
H2O.
Yo, 2026, 2027, bowling up in Harlem is 200,000,
200,
300,000.
50K.
I'm coming and I'm bringing a team.
2027 is 300,000.
gonna happen.
It's already stamped.
I'm still one of the best shooters in New York City today.
And
I definitely want my rematch too. Yeah, for sure. I want my money back.
Let me get.
I want my money back for sure.
To this day, I'm still one of the top shooters in New York City right now.
Stamp it, approved.
Listen, just
I
because I
can agree.
know him, the last time I seen him play in ISA against
I can
my
agree.
team, he would hit about 6 straight.
Easy.
Talk about basketball, not 3-point contest.
No, that was in a game. That was
If we
in
talking
a
about
game.
3-point contests, I want my money back.
Well,
But
I got a good
basketball
one for
game,
y'all, too.
for sure.
Clear out.
They don't do that. They will do that. They don't do it.
Clear out.
All right, here we go,
This about to get
guys. Here we
crazy.
go.
You know
Bronxdale
what?
Studios.
Bronxdale Studios, man.
Bronxdale. Fonz. We got it locked in right now. And that's exactly where we're going to go. Prime, Mo,
Yes,
what does
sir.
peace mean to you? Where are you at in life with peace?
Well, I'm happy. Just graduated from MTA today.
Congrats.
Phenomenal.
Congrats, shout out.
Indeed. Absolutely. Phenomenal.
FCA, baby.
That's right.
Already, I left the NYPD to be the to go to MTA. So it was like I feel very accomplished. I'm very happy. I have a great support. I have great kids. I just have a great foundation now. Great friends that I call family. I'm just in a happy place, and if I can't have that, then you don't need to be around me. At the end of the day, I'm happy where I'm at.
Absolutely. What does peace mean to you?
Oh, peace means, I don't know, bro, just success. Like that's what drives me. That's where peace, lies for me, man. But I don't feel like I'm at peace yet. I feel like I got a long way to go. I'm only 24 and I got my own tournament, so that's a start, man. I just want to keep going from there. But yeah, definitely, I see peace in the future for sure, but not yet.
You still hooping?
Yeah, I still hoop.
So if you saw Haran guarding you at the age of 45,
That's a dead man.
I say that about. I say that about.
That's a
I say
dead
that
man.
about. I say that about guys that's my age. So it won't change. Answer won't change.
Thomas, why you start? That's a dead man.
Nah. H still got. He still got game, bro.
Listen. I'm telling y'all.
I don't know about y'all last matchup.
He's not saying that just because he's right here with you.
Nah, not at all.
You know, when you're the
Not at all.
move,
For
clear,
sure.
move.
Not at all.
Bro gave us 16 in the first half, bro. Like I can't even say nothing.
That was like a few
Ball
months
for
ago.
peace, spinning the ball in your finger.
Listen, Rochelle students,
Yo,
NYC
man.
Elite, Ballin for Peace, Wavy's World. Man, Team TakeOva here, Prime Focus
We
Studios.
appreciate
Thanks
you,
for
man.
asking podcast. 300 Elite. Man, the Sparta crew. I don't even know what else to say. I don't
Thank
even
you.
want my own world anymore. It was
Appreciate you,
great. Queens here in the building. We locked in. We got a lot more work to do, man. Put that Nas tune on, I guess.